I love bad games, and I mean I absolutely adore them. Deadly Premonition, Sonic 06, and Return from Bug Island are all guilty pleasures of mine. Upon seeing the trailer for Dying Reborn, it had all the makings for another beautiful travesty. Giddy at playing what would hopefully be another mess, I somehow managed to be disappointed even then. First off, there are two purchase options when buying Dying Reborn. A $20 full version and a $10 VR edition with about a third of the content. I played the sadly more expensive $20 version since I actually don't own a PSVR, though I really don't think it would improve the whole package overall. This is a light horror room escape game, and it's best thought of as a stripped down Zero Escape title. Each of the 6 levels sees you stuck in either a singular room or a hallway with multiple rooms. The actual end goal to each escape is rarely clear, and the only real path you have is to solve all the puzzles until a cutscene plays. A lot of the puzzles you run into are the typical find X item to interact with other X item, and the frustration comes in deciphering what's actually supposed to go with what. The second most common puzzle sees you finding clues alluding to combinations for locked safes and doors. Honestly, there were points where I was soaring through, no issue, and then I would hit a wall with absolutely no idea what to do. Some of the solutions are completely abstract, and I still don't know what I did to solve a small portion of them. And on the other side entirely, the game does actually have some clever puzzles, requiring the player to use math, deduction, and some basic memory skills. But for the most part, it's the old school adventure game formula of try every item on everything else until something happens. At its worst, the game is frustrating and boring. At its best, it's mildly engaging. Going in, I was expecting and hoping for entertainingly bad, and there are those points, but they're more rare than not. The text that gives exposition in between stages are assumingly butchered due to translation. If not, they're just poorly written and laughably so. The voice acting in the game doesn't fare too well either, as all 3 of the VOs in the game are each their own brand of specific but lovably awful. Some of the performances are just wooden, while others are really overdramatic.
I'm so sorry to see you here. You must have been trapped there. I can only talk to you in this way, but I will help you leave.
Shirley? Is that you? Who trapped me here? Where am I?
But aside from the broken English and the horrid acting, that's where the endearing trash fire stops. The game is mostly just mediocre overall, and sometimes just lazy. Stock sound effects are used way too often, and some elements found in mostly every other game, like having a settings option in the pause menu without having to go all the way back to the title screen, is absent entirely. Visuals are passable, with most textures being just okay. Some aren't even properly placed and float above the actual environmental geometry. Nothing here is hardware intensive, but yet the game constantly chugs with shockingly long load times and frequent frame rate drops. These issues, on top of the frustratingly vague puzzles, the bland environments, and the predictable story, makes for a game that's more of a mess than it is fun. Dying Reborn is not worth your time. I can't speak for the VR version, but if it's anything like this one, there's few redeeming qualities to make it worth a purchase. It's not scary, it's not fun, and it's not even charmingly bad. Dying Reborn gets a 3 out of 10.